wicked senior apprentice told the young girl that there was a magical herb in the cave that could save their master's life. Little did she know that a 1,000-year-old giant python resided within the cave. The reason the senior apprentice intentionally led her to this place was so that she could replace the girl's identity and become the prince's daughter. However, when the young girl reached the depths of the cave, the giant python hid in the shadows and did not attack, for it sensed that the girl was blessed with good fortune and wished to form a connection with her to aid in its cultivation. Indeed, the young girl actually discovered a golden lingzi mushroom. Happily, she picked it and brought it back to treat her gravely ill master. When the girl shared this good news with her senior apprentice, it instantly made the senior apprentice grit her teeth in anger, so she took the opportunity to push the girl off the mountain. Fortunately, the crown prince happened to be passing by and spotted her. He ordered someone to rescue her. When the young girl awoke, she expressed her gratitude to the crown prince. Then she wanted to hurry back up the mountain to save her master, but alas, she had sprained her ankle and could not walk. Left with no choice, she begged the crown prince to escort her back. By this time, the senior apprentice was already preparing to take the girl's jade pendant that would identify her. Their master saw this and hurriedly tried to stop it, but in the end, he could only watch helplessly as the senior apprentice left. At this moment, the prince came to find his daughter and saw the jade pendant hanging from the senior apprentice's neck, so he mistook her for his own daughter. When the young girl returned, she only saw her master collapsed on the ground. The girl rushed over with concern and asked what happened, but her master only blamed himself for failing to protect the jade pendant. Then he passed away. This instantly filled the girl with immense grief. The crown prince beside her felt it was unsafe for the girl to stay there alone, so he decided to first bring her back to the palace to live. By now, the senior apprentice had already returned to the prince's estate. Upon seeing her, the mother emotionally embraced her. However, the brother remarked that his sister looked nothing like she did when young. Reminded by her son, the mother also noticed this issue, but the father was especially certain because the senior apprentice had their jade pendant. Meanwhile, the crown prince returned to the palace, but because he was late to class, the emperor punished him by making him kneel. After the girl was settled in the palace, she did not see the crown prince come for a long time, so she went out alone to look for him. The girl quickly found the crown prince. However, when the crown prince was about to get up and leave, he discovered that his legs had long gone numb and he could not move at all. Seeing this, the girl placed her hands on his legs. The next second, the crown prince felt the numbness in his legs completely disappear, but before he could even feel shocked, the girl suddenly fainted. When she woke up again, the crown prince asked if it was her who healed his legs. The young girl heard this and decisively admitted it. Who would have thought that the crown prince would sternly warn her not to display this ability in front of outsiders? Hearing his fierce tone, the young girl had no choice but to agree. At this time, the eunuch reported that the prince was holding a banquet at home. The emperor requested that the crown prince go in his place. So that evening, the crown prince brought the girl to the prince's estate. Once everyone had gathered, the prince grandly announced that he had finally found his daughter, who had been lost for many years. The moment the so-called daughter appeared, the girl was shocked to discover that it was actually the senior apprentice who had caused their master's death.